Hey guys, welcome back to another Wizards Unite live stream. So hopefully you guys are doing pretty good tonight. I am going to be sort of continuing here my tutorial and stuff like that inside of the game here. Now we have got Constance Pickering. She says, I don't know about you, but I love marking progress. Miss Granger and I designed the registry as a sort of calamity to-do list. To be honest, I tried to get the name to be the Calamity to-do list, but I lost out to boring old registry during the committee vote. Of course, one word is better than many. Gethin's main prickle. You should know that the vote wasn't very close. Carry on. Oh my gosh, Gethin's main? She is from actually, what is it? The Fantastic Beasts Case Files game. Oh my gosh. Whispers, Gethin's main prickle. She's a delight, that one. Oh, she's whispering this. Okay, I get it. I heard that. Maybe I should be doing voice impressions for these, even though I don't actually know what they sound like. Alright, so we got a bonus 5 gold from that, so that is amazing. And I have just leveled up now to a level 8. Yay! Okay, so I just want to do a couple of shout outs here for people that have showed up. So we've got Rainbow Dash, Joel, Joey, Brantley. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. You don't have to play this game, Rainbow Dash, but it is pretty awesome. It is really great. Depending on where you live, it'll be easier to play. If you're like more in a downtown area, probably in your city, it definitely will be a little bit easier and probably funner for you. But if you're kind of like out in the country or something like that, I would say the game, well, may not have as many stops and things like that and fortresses for you to get stamina and to battle and stuff. So could maybe sort of take away some of the fun. But if you're kind of like in between there and you're like, it's not, you have like a couple of stops around you, but nothing too crazy, that sort of will be one of those things that will encourage you to walk and do that sort of stuff. So, and maybe even go to school, depending on where you go to school. Oftentimes, schools and churches, they're kind of the big ones. Cemeteries, which I always find really weird. Restaurants, those are kind of the ones that end up being your sort of your stops for stamina. So your greenhouses, your restaurants, your inns, or your fortresses. So I find churches tend to be a really great spot for fortresses. You usually sort of find those there. At least that's what I found. But again, if you found something else in your area, you can always let me know in the chat or in the comments. I'm doing great, Joe. Thank you so much for asking. You know what? I'm just going to point out, I remember when I was up against this centaur, I have no idea why, but he was super duper hard. And you can already see I've been battling him for what, like 10 tries now? It's just like, yeah. Good, great, perfect, whatever. It just like doesn't seem to matter for spell casting. He doesn't want to just like disappear either. So I did end up giving him a potion to try and help me out a little bit. But you know what? I have to say he was probably one of the most difficult, at least at this point in the game. He just would not go away no matter what. He wouldn't disappear, and I couldn't get him to go back to the ministry or to wherever he's supposed to be, probably the Forbidden Forest, like nothing. So you can tell I wasted so much stamina on this. It's crazy because every time we cast the spell, it takes the stamina away from me. So it's like, what? I literally almost gave up. If he wasn't one of the first ones that I'd ever caught, I probably would have given up. just throwing it out there. Oh my gosh, I'm still going? I'm giving him another potion? Okay, I don't quite recall that, but I do remember giving him at least one potion, and it took me like a couple of minutes, but it's already been a couple of minutes, and we're into the second potion. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is painful. This is even painful to watch myself, like, over again. Oh my gosh. The question is, though, why did I keep going? Normally I'd be like, you know what? This person does not want this. Oh, and to make it even better, guys, I didn't even get him. He just vanished. So he used all my stamina up there and was just like, bye. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. It was a okay. That was a little bit of probably a bit of a Descendants thing. Actually, I've been watching like the cartoon version. They've been going like Descendants has been sort of live and stuff like that. I know this is a bit of a side thing, but anyways, they've been going live on YouTube a lot. So what's been going on is they've got like these, I guess, webisodes that sort of they've combined together to live stream for like days, and it basically just keeps repeating them. I've noticed, but there's this one girl in there, and she plays the genie's daughter, and every time she like it gets annoyed, she's just like, bye. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I literally just did that, and I'm like, oh, okay. I've heard her say that a few too many times if I'm starting to do that myself. Just on my own. Okay, I know it's a little bit of a side note for Descendants, but I do want to do a fun little Descendants prediction for DMK. So yeah, a lot of you guys, if you follow me on here, you probably follow me on Disney Girl, so you'll understand probably some of the references that I'll make to Disney things. Absolutely. I try to avoid it, but still. A live stream at 10. It's actually 11 where I am, so yeah. It was hard because I've been out the last few days. I tend to do that like towards like the end of the month. Like I want to go and like get my shopping done, like Costco and things like that. So I kind of want to get myself set up for the month, and then that way I don't have to go out like too much, and then I can do my work. So I usually do my Harry Potters during like live streams and stuff, or even videos in the evening. But I do have to say, like, I know they're probably a little bit later than I would typically do them, but that's just sort of what's happened. Yeah, and I was actually planning to get my DMK up before this, but I'm still working on it, trying to make a little bit of a sort of short recap because they haven't put out the patch notes yet, so things have just been very, very busy. Very busy. Oh, it's 8 p.m. your time, Xavier. Well, that's actually not too bad. That's actually pretty good. Pretty happy, I think, with that sort of time. I would have loved to have gone live at 8, but yeah, I was still running around doing errands. Yeah. And on top of that, we have our, like, national holiday coming in, like, a couple of days. So, yeah. Pretty intense. Go Canada. Yeah, so I know everything's closed Mondays, so it's going to be pretty crazy. Okay, so, wow, we need 8,000 XP, guys, to get to a level 9. What? And to be honest, if you are just going up against certain things, like creatures or wizards or basically any of these foundables, co-foundables, doesn't really matter. Harry Potter! Oh my gosh. Sorry, totally just lost my train of thought there. I saw this, and this literally, like, I saw, obviously, a leaked image, like, ages ago about this being sort of what it would look like, but this was so much cooler. So much cooler. I wish, honestly, that they had made this so you could see it, like, you could turn your device so you could hold it like this instead of like this, because if you could turn it like this, then you'd see so much more of the area. We could see more of Harry, and like, oh my gosh, I just feel like the magic would be even more intense. But yeah, insanity. Harry, I was like, if I don't save Harry, I'm quitting the game. Like, I had this to myself, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to save him. He was really hard though, but I used a potion. I was getting great cast, so things were doing really great here. Did you know the voice actors who is voicing one of the hyenas in the live action Lion King is the same voice actor who does the voice for Ducky? No. Who is it? Who? Tell. I know I forget what his name is, the voice actor for Ducky, but who does he play in the Lion King live action? Oh my gosh, that is coming so soon. So soon. Come on! Save Harry! I did it. I knew I did it. Sometimes I forget after, like, I put my clips together. I'm like, oh, did I actually get that one or not? Because it's really hard for me to, like, play while I'm streaming. So I've just been, like, getting all these clips. So, yeah. Quidditch Captain Harry Potter. Yes. Nailed it. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. So I bet you we need a whole bunch of these guys. Like a super whole bunch. Yep, 15, so 14 more. Well, Harry, why do you need saving so many times? It's crazy. Absolutely nuts. Now this Slytherin student isn't having the best luck. We need to use Finite on them and try to get them back into their human form from being a ferret. Well, thank goodness we are good at what we do. Yep. Magic. So the great thing about this student is you only need one fragment to complete her. So really there's no fragments involved in that. So that is okay. And I've already caught her before, so I didn't get as much XP from that. That's the sort of the thing, is that you want to try and, like, catch as many new things. I call it catching, like Pokemon Go, but it's not really catching. It's just like capturing, I guess. More of these I guess it's catching. I guess I can say catching. More of these foundables and stuff like that, and that way we can get more XP and stuff like that, the more new ones we get. So definitely very useful. And every time we sort of get, like, our first spell that we cast is good, then we get extra bonus XP for that as well. So that can really help, especially, like, when you start getting to, like, higher levels and stuff. You'll definitely need it. It's pretty hard to get XP in this game. Not gonna lie. Like, you'll get a lot at the beginning, but then after that, it's like, it just trickles. And you're like, oh, when am I gonna level up? I think I'm like a level 10. Oh, I'm level 12 now. So I still have a couple of more clips, I guess, for you guys. But yeah, basically, like, a lot of it's just been catching kind of similar stuff. I do have a whole bunch of other new things, though. Like, I've encountered, like, Bellatrix and stuff now, and a lot of really cool stuff. A lot of dueling, a lot of vampires and centaurs. Not gonna lie, been pretty awesome. So, yeah, I still have all that to show you guys. And then the port keys, I actually have, like, a whole list I still haven't done of port keys. So, on my list to do, but during the daytime when I can actually see what I'm doing. And two, I want to, like, actually show you guys, like, proper camera work for that. And, yeah, not always the best, especially when I'm playing at night a lot. No. I played a lot during the day at the beginning, but I didn't do the port keys because I didn't quite understand them. But now I think I get them. Oh my gosh, it's Arthur Weasley! And ironically, he has been turned into a rubber duck. What is the function of a rubber duck? I remember him asking Harry Potter that question the first time he met him. That's great. Hey! Bye, Arthur! Oh my gosh. So, how many fragments? 4. So 3 more to go for that one. The hyenas' names are changed in the live action? What? I hope that's a joke. Really? Really? No. Why would they change the names? That's impossible. There's no way they would do that. No way they would do that. So yeah, anyways, you can see I have a whole bunch of port keys there. Whole bunch of them. And they're still sitting there. Not gonna lie, they are still sitting there. Now, I know that I have been giving you guys my code every single time that I've been going on, except for yesterday. I realized I ended up leaving my phone out in my main sitting area, so I was like, oh, no. So I know some of you guys had left me your codes. Only thing is that I have to go back through the stream, and I haven't done that yet. So if you just want to go ahead and, well, I can give you mine right now, and then we don't have a problem. We can get everybody sort of sorted and added and stuff like that. Except my game just crashed. I find that's a pretty common thing with the game, is it keeps crashing on me when I go to try and check out my friends or find my code. Ooh, a Graphorn. Yeah, honestly, it crashes quite a bit. Not my favorite. Yeah, whoa, okay, I actually have a bunch of people. This is good. Super good. Okay, so I will give you guys my code. I'll put it in the chat here, but I will also read it out to you as I go. It's 3560 5284 5916. Okay, so if you guys missed that, it is going to be in the chat there, so you guys will be able to see it. And then go ahead, you guys can add me if you want to. Obviously, if you're in my area, it means we can meet and sort of go up against the fortresses. If you're not, well, you know what? We can sort of go through those sort of quests and those goals, obviously, that help us out to get like gold and different potions and things like that. Part of our like quests and stuff like that are definitely adding friends. Like, I know I'm at the point where adding 5 friends, so I've done that now so I can collect it, and that gives us 5 gold. So I know even if you guys don't know me and stuff like that, and you guys just want to add me, that is totally okay. I'm open to that. We have like 200 people that we can all add as friends, and you guys can obviously just get those rewards and stuff, and I'm totally open to that. So yeah, it's like, it's not weird or anything. There's no form of communication or anything, but it's just sort of out there if you guys sort of need that achievement and stuff, and you're finding not very many people you know play the game. Well, guess what? You got a new friend in the game. So, yeah. Pretty awesome. I have to admit, I don't know too many people that are playing, like, in my area, but I know, like, a lot of people that, oh my gosh, special assignments. What? I know a lot of people, sorry, that are playing in other locations and stuff. So actually, there's something here that just popped up in my game, and it says special assignments coming soon. Brilliant event, fantastic flora and fauna. I'm sorry, flora and fauna. Yeah, the fairies from Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, okay, just throwing it out there. That's a total Disney reference in my opinion. It says, the Forbidden Forest has been thrown out of sorts by the calamity. Lend Hagrid a helping hand by returning the forest's missing flora and fauna to its proper place. Now, I know what they mean when they say flora and fauna, but I'm still just, like, going to, in my own mind, just think of it as magical fairies. So, yeah, just throwing it out there. Li Shang isn't going to be in the live action? You mean for Mulan? No, there's no way. That's ridiculous. Absolutely no way. They totally have to add Li Shang. It wouldn't be Mulan without Li Shang. Just, yeah. I haven't heard that yet, but if that's true, that would be ridiculous. Like, actually ridiculous. What did I get here? We got an extra ministry memo. Okay, so ministry memos, we actually need a whole bunch of those. Now, what they exactly do at the moment, not totally sure, but I'm sure we'll get something like that in some of the clips, but I can't remember what they do offhand. Simba is done being maxed out. Ooh, congratulations. Woo! I don't even have Simba yet. Still working on Simba. Obviously, because I don't have him. So I'll be working on him like crazy when the Tower Challenge comes. And Nala, too. Crazy. I will be able to do Timon and Pumbaa, probably. I'll at least do Pumbaa. I was actually going to do him today, but I sent out Merryweather to be maxed out. Or not maxed out, sorry, level 9. So she's on her way to be level 9 right now. So I figured, oh, okay, well, tomorrow I'll send Pumbaa probably to be maxed out. Especially with those balancing changes that are coming. I definitely know that things are going to be pretty intense. Yeah, pretty intense. Alright, so we've got a Ravenclaw student. I've already caught Ravenclaw student a few times. Not a huge deal, not a lot of XP, but definitely a good, easy one. Now here is the Slytherin student again, and so you guys can kind of get to see how frequently these sort of boundables sort of keep coming up and stuff like that. So just something interesting that you guys will get to see, like, how often. Like, I tend to pretty much show everything that I've been doing, at least, like, at this point. I think probably I'll stop showing everything that I'm doing, and I'll just do sort of sectioned clips, and it'll just be like, okay, well, I'm going out for an hour to do stuff, and I'll just record the hour type of thing. But here what I did is I just recorded, like, I could record everything, but at the same time I cut out, like, certain parts where I was, like, literally moving and stuff, just so it wasn't so intense. But, yeah. I kind of have done a little bit of cutting for certain things, but it's been pretty good, I think, how this has been done. So, I think can't collect any more stuff. Okay, so I talked about this actually in the last live stream. I will go over this again, though. So we've got potions, we've got ingredients, we've got seeds and stuff like that. So in the ingredients here, you guys can see there's a whole bunch of ingredients, okay? Now, something like the honey water or the bubo tubers and stuff, like there's just a lot of newt spleens. So basically you can just go click info, manage, and delete some of those ingredients if you guys need specific ones, so you don't have to keep upgrading your bag. So again, it sort of works the same with the seeds. I'm definitely showing that right here. So again, there's the ingredients. Needed some more room. Those newt spleens, like, honestly, I was just finding them like crazy, so got rid of I got rid of a lot of stuff at this point. But again, I was just getting super annoyed that I kept having to go into my bag. Now I think I remember there I was like, what, it's not in ingredients, and then I realized that it was in seeds and water. And I got a whole bunch of water. Now water is extremely useful if you're growing things, obviously, but if you're not growing things, then it literally is a waste of space. So just sort of keep that in mind, guys. I haven't been able to actually complete a full growing at a greenhouse yet, just because it's just a lot of work. It's a lot of just waiting, a lot of stamina that's used. You have to keep going back, and like I'm not that close. Like I'm close, but like I have to like get out and move if I want to sort of get to a greenhouse and stuff. So I haven't really picked one that I'm just going to like consistently go to yet. So you have 24 hours. You can get people to help you, but if you're not like with people or whatever, then it just takes so much of it. So you have to kind of have a lot of time on your hands. All right, this one, I remember I was freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, it's Buckbeak, and Buckbeak is trapped. I know it's just a hippogriff, but I called him Buckbeak, and he was trapped in the ice, and I was so sad when I saw it. I was like, no, you have to help. So the hippogriff was returned to the Hogwarts grounds. We do need 8 fragments of that one, so we need 7 more of them. Now, again, I really like collecting all these fragments and stuff, but we don't see certain things like the hippogriff very much. So, yeah. My phone thought your friend code was a phone number. No, it is not a phone number. That is definitely not my phone number. I'm sure my phone number has some of those numbers in it, but no, not my phone number. So, if you try calling it, I have no idea what's going to come up. So I wouldn't do that. Oh my gosh. A phone number? Oh, yeah, no. I feel super bad for the person if they got a call from you. Be like, oh, hey, yeah, no, totally not the person I wanted to add in my game. I called you. Okay, so, I don't know what it is, but there are certain areas where I can get a whole bunch of stamina, and then there are other areas where I literally can't get any. And it is such a drag, to be honest. It's like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. So, I've definitely noticed that. So certain locations I will return to more frequently because I know that they do give out better stamina rewards. Now I know it's supposed to be random and it's supposed to alternate it up, but generally I feel like it doesn't really work like that. So, all right, here we go. Luna Lovegood. Hey, Luna. So there's like this fiery chicken rooster. Chicken. Oh my gosh. And it's resisting me. I still needed to get better at tracing the E. Oh my gosh. And the amount of times it resists. In other words, don't screw up. I'm pretty sure screwing up takes your stamina, so don't do that. If you can help it, avoid it. At first I was like, oh yeah, totally fine. No, it's not totally fine. It actually ruins it. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this one's so cute. This one's super duper cute. Especially the sound they make. I'll try and turn it up a bit so you guys can hear it. It's so cute. Oh, pixies. Yeah. There you go. So you got the animation sounds there, so pretty adorable. So we got a crystal ball there, so it's pretty good. Oh, good, Xavier. You added me as a friend. I will make sure to accept you. I'll do it when I do the recordings and stuff like that. I usually try and record it so that I can show it in one of the upcoming streams. So, yeah, it will be pretty fun. Oh, another one resisting me? Seriously? Wow, that was like the worst trace in the world. Sometimes I'm like doing something else and I make horrible traces and I'm like, oh, this is going to make me look so bad later. But I'm like, if they could see that like I'm holding something else, attempting to like do some weird maneuver with like holding a T that's like burning my hand and trying to trace, like, yeah, no. Don't T and wizard unite. Bad idea. Really bad idea. I feel super bad for this Graphorn. This is not the first time I've seen one. And it just, yeah, it's like pure torture. What? It vanished. Not another one. Wow. And honestly, this area is a gold mine. We've got somewhere where we can get stamina, and we've got a whole bunch here of different foundables. Ooh, this is a new one. Now, can you guys remember what movie you may have seen these little guys from? There is a scene in the Harry Potter films where we do actually get a look at these guys. Okay, so we managed to overpower the Confoundable. Now, for the decoy detonators, we need 4 of those, so I need 3 more still before we can sort of add that to our poster. I'm calling it the posters, but tapestries, whatever you want to say. But, yeah. Wow, there's so many here. So many to choose from. I'm trying to find, like, new ones. It's always the hard part is they're like, oh, I've done this one before. I'm like limited energy. Like I want to get some new stuff. And some of it is just like the troll I've seen with so many different things. There's the megaphone. There is a slobberworm, I think. Oh, there's another one. Remembralls he's got. So there's a whole bunch of things with the trolls. Oh, they do the ballet thing. So sometimes it's like hard to remember if that one requires like a whole bunch or it's just one fragment. So it's like, okay, it kind of just depends. Oh, here we go. Speaking of the ballerina, the music box. Again, I've got like so many of, it doesn't actually show how many you've like got and stuff, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of those I've got. Ooh, this one though, the giant helmet. I do know I need a whole bunch of those, so these little guys are definitely being troublesome for sure. Whee! Bye guys. Peace out. Ooh, an unknown lake in Russia. Okay, bye. Oh, we're getting closer to level 9. Wow, that was actually a super good one. Got some great spell casting there and everything. So we're moving up in the world, guys. We're moving up. Oh my gosh, this one, I remember when I saw this. I've only seen this one once, guys, okay? And my heart was just like, at first I was like, ew. And then I was like, oh, that's actually so sweet. He just wants to meet a lady friend. Somebody special. Can't blame him, really. It's so cute, though. Oh my gosh, except when he tries to get out of the mirror. Now, do you guys remember that mirror? It is the mirror of Erised. And we saw that in the very first Harry Potter film. And apparently Dumbledore sees socks. Yep. He apparently likes his socks. Now, we have also seen it in the Fantastic Beasts movie, but when Dumbledore looks in it, he sees Grindelwald. So that is really intense. I remember that scene, and they were doing the blood magic. They were, like, putting their hands together and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, intense. Super crazy. Super crazy. I cannot wait to see the next Fantastic Beasts movie. It's going to be so good. Do you think I should invest in Forky or Scrooge? Ooh, that's tough. I'm going to say Forky, personally. Forky is like, I just think is super cute. And he's got some pretty good dialogue, and he's very useful for the new Toy Story characters. Scrooge might be useful for other things, but again, I'm not sure his total full use at the moment. Forky is good for bunnies, ears, hats, and stuff like that, and good for leveling up Ducky and leveling him up himself, so he'll be useful all the way around, for sure. And again, he's just such a fun character to have in the kingdom, for sure. I would totally go for it. You haven't watched the Harry Potter movies? Say what? It's not horror movies. No. No, I can't do scary, and like Nightmare Before Christmas for me is like considered scary, and I can make it through that one now, but I remember the first time I watched Nightmare Before Christmas, I had to turn it off, like especially at the beginning when they're like doing, what is it, the snake under the stairs, like right at the very beginning. I was like, oh, I'm so done with this movie, I cannot do this, and like I tried to watch that so many times, to be honest, so many times. I've made it through now, and it's like total classic, but I needed to get over that initial scary hump. So if you can make it through the Night Before Christmas, you'll be totally fine making it through the Harry Potters. Trust me. Yeah, they really did a good job with that for sure. So you have nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing to worry about. I know, so ridiculous. I was scared of the Nightmare Before Christmas. But, yeah. Bellatrix! Oh, what? What? Hey, Bellatrix, you know, I'm playing Hogwarts Mystery with your daughter. Oh. She's like, I don't care. You know, her little, like, evil look. I can't, why did my hair have to fall on my face? Super creepy. Yeah, I can't do Bellatrix the way Helena Carter does, but you know, I do have some like Bellatrix looking images, so I should probably share with you those on Instagram, guys. I did it a couple years ago for Halloween for fun, and I wasn't being Bellatrix, but now that I think about it, that totally could have been a Bellatrix look if I had had a different wig and stuff. Oh my god. But, oh, the outfit. I still have it. It's actually tucked away, but it's total Bellatrix outfit. Like, it's pretty sweet. I did miss reading the Weasley clock. I left it there. I noticed it, and I was like, oh, I'll read it or keep talking. So I left it there for you guys to read if you wanted to. But I will make sure to read all of the ones going forward, especially if you guys like when I do that. Yeah. Sometimes I'm just not sure if you guys want me to read everything or just let you guys do it yourself and just have me sort of just walk you through whatever I'm doing. Wow, I have seen those books so many times. Oh my gosh, how many of them are there? You know what? I just need to like actually get them sometimes just to get them out of the way so I can actually see what the other things are. Absolutely nuts. Now, I have had these disappear on me. Oh, okay, well, there we go. It just disappeared on me before, and it's super weird. I don't know why that happens, because it's supposed to be super easy to catch, but yeah. Oh my gosh, another one. Go away. I don't need any fragments from you. I mean, it's really cool animation, but, like, I don't need to see, like, 100 of these. I really don't. I love it when you read the dialogue in DMK. I can start doing voice impressions for this too. It's just some of them I don't actually know what they sound like, so I'd have to like make up my own. And thank you, Xavier. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate it. I love reading the dialogue too. It's like one of my favorite parts. Probably like actually my favorite part. Yeah. At first, it was, like, all the animations, the welcome screens and stuff. And in this game, it's, like, totally the animations. But dialogue, oh, so close to my heart. So close to my heart. Bye, Rainbow Dash. See you in the next DMK stream or the next Potter Girl stream. Whatever. Oh, my gosh. How many water cans? Those can be useful, but still. Ooh, look. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. The decoy detonators again. Okay, so these actually come in some of the later Harry Potter films. We see this when actually Harry, Ron, and Hermione break into the Ministry of Magic, and they are using the Polyjuice Potion in disguise as other witches and wizards. And Harry actually uses these bad boys, the decoy detonators, to get into Dolores Umbridge's office. Okay, they're looking for one of the Horcruxes, which is actually the locket. So yeah, pretty intense. Pretty intense. I remember that. I was like, my heart was pounding for Harry. I was like, oh my gosh, please don't get caught. Please don't get caught. I was like, the Polyjuice Potion needs to stay. And like, oh, it was intense. Even though I knew from reading the books what was going to happen, I was still like, oh my gosh, is the movie going to throw a curveball at us? Or like, what's going to happen here? Are they going to get caught and they have to battle their way out? But they made it pretty much unscathed. Well, that's not true. Ron got damaged pretty badly at the end, but yeah, it could have been a lot worse. The Marauders map. I've got a bunch of those. Actually, I think we actually do need a couple of those to add them. It departed. Oh, I remember I went on this like departing streak. I feel like this might be it here, where literally everything was just like departing on me, and I was like, don't know why that happens every single time. Like, it was crazy. It's so weird that she's stuck in a plant. It's so gross. So gross. All the pus that's coming out of it. Ugh, grossness. We almost got a masterful cast there, actually. Do you think DMK is just going to skip another limited time event and finally give us... After The Lion King, I think we can expect a limited time event, for sure. But that will definitely take us in more, I believe, towards the end of July, even the beginning of August. So that is going to be pretty intense. And I think after that, they'll give us a break for quite a while in terms of permanent content. I don't think we'll see any for a bit. So it's good that we've got a bunch of new permanent content stuff, but I do miss the limited time events. They do need to make sure, though, that they have tested out those the permanent content before they go ahead and actually give us any more limited time events, especially with the building upgrades. They need to be very careful how they do their next limited time event. Absolutely. Like, it's so tricky now because everybody's already a little skeptical about this update and really kind of getting into the swing of things. So it's like any game, right? You need to kind of keep consistency, keep things going well. Otherwise, everybody gets a little discouraged and uninterested. So they need to be careful about making too many changes too quickly. And they've already made a lot now. So again, I think they need to give us a break. Yeah, gross looking cactus. Actually, that is actually one of Neville Longbottom's plants. He actually brings it, what was it, in the 5th year? In their 5th year at Hogwarts? Yeah. It's actually called Mimbulus Mimbletonia. Just in case you wanted to know. It's the cactus, yeah. How I know those things, I just don't know. Alright guys, so that is everything for the Wizards Unite stream today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a big magical thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and we'll see you for the next one. Bye!